What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. In this one we are going to take a look at the second Uber invader that has appeared on the global map, and it's called the Pict. Before we begin, as a refresher, I would like to remind you guys to make sure to have your sustained attack at the maximum, that is your hero skills as well as your oracle knowledge. Make sure you have it at the maximum level possible. At maximum you get a benefit of 600% for your hero offense, and make sure that you have this at maximum before you start attacking the Uber invaders. Otherwise you'll be spending a ton of energy. As it is, even at maximum levels of sustained attack, you still have to spend around 46,000 to 55,000 energy in order to kill one of these invaders. And I would suggest that you guys wait for the days where you have a minus 10% less energy requirement for hitting invaders. And since I have covered most of these areas in my previous videos about invaders, and especially in the video regarding the first Uber invader, I will not go into great detail about the prerequisites that are required for you before you start hitting Uber invaders. So from the Pict, you get items related to the Saracen, the Serpent, the Canis, and the Hounds. So let's take a look at the new gems that are available from the Pict. I won't cover the standard gems that will be dropped because there'll be a wide variety, and you probably have a ton of stock of those gems already. These are the specific, specially introduced new gems that you get from hitting this invader. So first up, we have the Rose Quartz that gives us a killer health of 12% at the legendary level. Next up is Spazatine that gives us a melee health of 12% at the legendary level. Thirdly, we have Rubelite that gives us a siege defense bonus of 12% at the legendary level. And lastly, we have the most important gem that is given from this invader, that is Aquamarine, and you get a learning speed bonus of 10% with this. So as I told you guys earlier, this is one of the important gems that you can get from this invader, but it's extremely rare, rarer than any of the other gems that I have seen, and it needs a lot of effort and a lot of energy in order to obtain a legendary level Aquamarine. And from my experience hitting this invader, and several of my clansmen have experienced the same thing, that you need about 10 to 12 invader kills before you can actually either craft an Aquamarine legendary or you get an Aquamarine legendary. You might have better luck than I did, but as it stands for me, I think I would need to kill about 70 or at the very least 60 invaders before I can get the 6 Aquamarine gems required. So what do you guys think about this new invader, the new gems, and how the game is progressing these days? For my part, I think I'm a little bit disappointed with the game. It used to be competitive, it used to be somewhat about strategy, but lately it's becoming more and more about spending money. Like even for battles, you now have to spend money. Like individually, you have to use those reduce invader defense, offense, and health items as things that have timers. Previously, it was at least just a skill. If you can upgrade your hero to level 60, you are fine. But now it's something you have to buy in addition to having your hero skilled correctly. Without that, you are no longer competitive. And there are so many events and only 2 days of rest total per week. People have become exhausted. Most of the clan events are about hitting invaders. There's no longer any fighting going on. So hitting invaders, and it's just farming. So the game is like super boring, especially for me. And when I started this 2 years ago, it was fun, and to the extent it was an expensive game to begin with. But now it has gone to a level where, in order to have fun in this game, you need to really spend money. And even then, the fun's not guaranteed, because you might not get an opponent to fight, because everyone has decided, at least most people have decided, that it's cheaper and safer to stay shielded and concentrate on invaders, or stay shielded, just score the bare minimum in competitions, and play this game because everyone's sort of getting fed up of it. But what do you guys think? Do you think the game has a future? Do you think the game is heading in the right direction, or is it heading in the wrong direction? What do you guys think about these new Uber invaders? Leave your comments, and if you're new to this channel, please subscribe so that you can catch my latest videos as they are uploaded. And once again, thank you for watching. See you again in my next video.